So how to get good with guitar? First of all, you stop listening to those bad room guitar teachers, those that have a setting like me, that film themselves playing, that looks super fancy, that's super cool, but who you never see kind of outside on the stage play it actually live. Because what they do is probably like they make 100 takes until all their fancy sweep picking stuff and shredding looks super amazing and cool. And at the 101st take, they finally got it right, and then they just use that promo to lure you into their overpriced bullshit guitar programs. So what you really need is, first of all, I want you to start thinking about what kind of vision you have as a guitar player. Where do you want to go? Why do you even pick this up? Where does it take you? What do you want to do? Do you just want to join a band finally and feel what it's like to be in that kind of setting and to experience that kind of feedback from your audience? Because yeah, it is an amazing feeling, and that can hype you up, and it's nice. I recommend doing that. You see my stage videos everywhere on the internet. Just well, check my profile or go to TikTok or whatever. There's some cool videos out there. Next, I want to talk about how you can get there. So the first thing you need, everybody talks about this thing called discipline. Yeah, but of course it's hard. Yeah, it's hard. You have to put some work in here. And the frustrating part mainly comes from when your practicing stops showing you results. So yeah, then you kind of get stuck and you think like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And when you're then having someone to tell you how it's continuing, like you browse YouTube videos and you find maybe some good advice that helped you about something, like one little piece, yeah, then you feel happy for a moment, and that's okay. But that still kind of kills the fun, because you still haven't gotten really any wiser about how to practice guitar. So building discipline, of course, should come with results, and what I want to show to you is how you can use the Guitaristi app to do that. So what I recommend first of all is actually kind of counterintuitive, because this exists as a mobile app and as a web app that you see here. So you can literally grab your phone and start the app, and I'm loading it up right now. But I actually wouldn't recommend that. Not when you're practicing. When you're practicing, turn off your phone, go here, turn off everything else, go to guitaristi.app, and then, well, if you want to browse through here, first of all you have to click the button here to get free access and everything, so that's easy to do. You manage that. And hey, if you want to pay me for something, I don't mind, but check out what is here for free for you. That is those Guitaristi evergreen guitar training routines right next to the Shred Bootcamp, that when you go through the Shred Bootcamp you get into the Hall of Fame here. Just check it out if you want. Anyway, let's cut to the chase here. Here are practicing routines. First you watch the video to understand how to actually now structure your practice from now on, because I think nobody ever told you that do the mental stuff first and then the technical stuff first. I go more in detail how that works here. Just take your time, really, I mean it. Take your time, don't rush, stop rushing. Rushing messes up your mind and doesn't give you anything. Stop rushing, take your time, plan it out, and just be for yourself. Turn off your phone. That's what I want to recommend here. Like use the mobile app here, use it maybe if you want to chat in our communities here, but I wouldn't really practice it unless you have no other choice. If you can, go to the web app here on your browser, just do that. So yeah, here is how to practice guitar from now on. Watch all this. Here are guitar practicing routines, and all of those here in the beginning that don't say ready-made, so those two here, they are plug and play. That means you have to plug in what you want to practice and then play it. So it's not done for you. But if you click it, you see some routines here. You click start now, you go through those, and you see they are also adhering. Let's take a better example, a longer one, because that's a quite short one. Yeah, let's go to the 3060. Here you have creativity and technical practice. You see warm-up practice and then creative practice, because your brain is still fresh, but your muscles aren't warmed up. Make it a bit bigger so that you can maybe see myself better. Your muscles aren't warmed up, but your mind is still fresh. And later that kind of relation changes throughout the practice. When you come here, fretboard jogging, your mind, you might feel a little bit groggy, but your muscles are pretty warm, and the later you get, so the better your muscles work. And that is a good point in time for doing technical practice, because once you've gone especially through the Shred Bootcamp here, that's where you really learn how to practice for speed with everyday missions. Like every day you have something to do, and take as much or as little time as you want, but you get much better with practicing, and you will see the results also because we're tracking them. So check that out. I don't want to talk too much about it, so I'm going back here. Now, the whole point of this is to build up your discipline in the first place, to make guitar playing a habit. Because if you're now sticking to this and it's just fun for you to do this every day, then you already won a big part. Then discipline is not so much of an issue anymore. It's not so frustrating anymore that you might not feel results, because now you're getting kind of action dependent and not outcome independent. Okay, so if you're rewarding yourself for doing the steps and not for achieving a result every time, like let's say you want to get to 400 beats per minute or some notes per minute. If you want to get to 400 notes per minute in 2 months, well, that might work or not, but if you rather have a checklist that you can check every time when you've practiced, and you make that your rewarding feeling giver, the thing that gives you a rewarding feeling, then that is a huge part of the battle. That's why I designed those practicing routines for you. And the best part is then if you go to the tracking section here, actually let me check first if I'm not revealing anything confidential there. Yeah, no, okay, here it's fine, but here I would reveal some names. That's maybe not necessarily what the people want. But here, when you click tracking here on the left side, guitar practice check, you can there just click one button, log that you've practiced today, and congratulations, you made another day. You can build up a streak, okay? This is for beginners here, like we measure how much beginners progress with how many notes they play per day. That's much more sensible than, oh, I practiced 15 to 30 minutes today. Who cares? Just literally count the notes, how much you play. And here, if you learn a new song, you can log it here. Over time you might forget it, but that's okay. You still log it here, and over time maybe you learn 100, 200 songs in your lifetime so far, if you just think back to that. Okay? And for every time you practice that, just go to community here and open room, guitar banter, and I can't click here right now because this video is public and I don't want to reveal the chats here, but there you can post like songs of yourself, share yourself, your recordings. You can do all this here, okay? So yeah, that's Guitaristi in a nutshell, and you should really join it. You should check it out. You should try it and yeah, see how it gives you results, because also whenever you're stuck, I'm right there. I can help you. I can give you good tips to proceed. I will literally sit down with you on a video meeting like we're talking now, almost only that I see you playing as well. And then I tell you, okay, yeah, here, you're doing this wrong. I give you the feedback that you need to improve your practicing. I'm not gonna go and say, yeah, okay, by this course and this course. Maybe sometimes I make recommendations that's necessary, but if I can help you right there, I do that, literally doing it. So yeah, join Guitaristi now. Just download the app, register, and yeah, guitaristi.app, and here we go.